Right. We are live, Mr. D. We are live. We are live. And I thought we'd have a nice little background.
Nice little lake backdrop.
Well, this is our local lake, this one. Our local lake. Down the bottom, and I thought, because viewers, I can't point and poke him today because Graham is not in the same place. He's in a different place.
Graham, where are you, building?
Where exactly are you?
Well, I'm at home, and I thought we'd be able to do it with the use of some technology, and that's what we're doing. Although it looks like you have a better camera than I have, because I look a little bit anemic.
Yeah, well, let me just see if I can adjust that. Let me just see. Oh, Andy Borthwick says, hi, guys. Let's put his comment on.
Good evening, Andrew.
Hello, Mr. Borthwick, you've got some thumbs up. Let me just see if I can address Graham's anemic. Oh dear, you look damn right off colour there. Let's play with the temperature, get you looking a little bit. Oh, no, let's reset that. Let's go with a little bit of temperature and get you looking a bit more human. Now, there's only so much I can do with your camera, I'm afraid, Mr. D. There's only so much I can do.
There's only so much you can do to make me look beautiful, I know.
Well, there you go. Anyway, this is our lovely little Escombe Lake behind us. That looks better, according to Andy. Well, no idea. But he's definitely looking a bit better than he does. Looking peaky. Anyway, welcome to this live draw. And we've got a few people watching, I believe, on a line at the moment. And we've got a little bit of sad news, haven't we?
Well, we have, unfortunately. Now, that doesn't have any reflection on tonight's activities. And somebody
wants to win the car. Everybody wants to win the car.
A nice little car.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to start off the topic, Eric, I may enlighten a few people about a few little things that have been going on. But if you care to just dive in, as it were, they use that a lot, on YouTube. Let's dive in and do it.
Oh, more excited. Well, unfortunately, we're hoping by this point in the venture of Lucky Prize Draw to have a few more businesses on board. That hasn't quite happened because at the moment, myself and Graham have been supplying the products in the short term. And any mathematicians know that we're supplying products which are worth more than the tickets they've been selling. So I think it comes to a point where we've bankrolled it for a little bit and want to put it a little bit to one side until we get a few more businesses and a few more people on the site. So we haven't completely decided to stop Lucky Prize Draw. We're just pausing it for a while whilst we get more. We've got a few interviews and businesses lined up we're going to be working with. And it's Mr. Borthwick's birthday today, so happy birthday, Andy.
Of course, I remember, yes.
So he's dead keen to win the car. So in the short term is we're going to be suspending operations whilst we work on building our business portfolio and product range, as well as actually getting more and more people on the site. Because at the moment we've got about 70 users, which is great. But when you've got 1,000 tickets available for a car and you don't sell all of them, then it's a real shame that we're kind of, we can't keep that level of funding going. Everything that's been done tonight, the draws tonight, let me just flick through to, let me just tone that, I've got lots going on here because I'm doing all the technical stuff, seems that Mr. D is in his own home. So let me just flick to here and flick across to here, and we'll flick up the website. Look at this, publish that, there we go. So the website, what we're drawing this evening is all the last of the draws. So what we're going to be drawing is the in fact, I'm actually going to be displaying them. Look at there we go. There's one in the flesh. In fact, I have been trying these. They're very, very nice. The gin, so if you put it in, that's the strawberry one. the Palmer Violet over here. Look, there we go, Palmer Violet, and the bubblegum flavour is as the name suggests, very bubbly gummy. And then of
I
course
can't imagine what that. Well, I can imagine what it tastes like, but I can't
well,
imagine that it tastes very nice in the form of a gin cocktail. Bubble.
bubblegum. Anyway, Tom Cole. Hey, Tom Cole is watching. He used to own that MG. Is that right, Tom? Is that what I'm hearing? Because that'd be nice to see. Obviously, I don't know if you bought any tickets, but I think Tom used to own the MG. So we'll be doing the MG later on after we've done the gin, the wine, and the car itself is coming up, and it comes with a brand new MOT with no advisories. In fact, it's actually sitting in the garage at the moment. It's got a couple of suspension bushes that need doing, which is booked in for Tuesday, and it then gets waltzed across to the MOT centre to get its final ticket. It's already been pre-MOT'd, and it will come with a 100% all legit ticket on it with no advisories whatsoever, because we've spent a bit of money on it to get it looking tickety-boo. So just to recap, this will be the last draw for a while, unfortunately, due to the fact that we want to encourage more people to get on the site and encourage more businesses. So it's not the end of Lucky Buyers draw. We're just, after tonight, putting it on hold for a short while. But we'll keep people updated via Facebook and emails. We are looking tonight at a slightly different number picker, which we're going to, let me just clear this. Number picker. So we're trying this one here previously. And so if I just do an example, it'll generate numbers based on what we put in here. And we will be flicking between screens because we're going to be completely transparent, so people get to see who has won what. So let's have a quick little look. Just at I'm going to go on to both of us on this screen for a moment whilst I have a quick look at the first draw to find out how many tickets we've got on the first draw, which is the gin. Let me just flick to this screen because obviously this is people's personal details and we wouldn't want to be showing that on the screen. You get frowned upon those sort of things. And this is for the gin, and we have sold 14 tickets. 14 tickets for the gin. So let's get the 14, which was put in here, copy that, and flick back to our randomizer. Seems I'm doing all the work tonight. Because I've multitasking and multi-talented. So here we have, this is for the gin. We've got all our numbers. So that here all the numbers in the draw. Let me just flick on that so I can. I try to do too many things here at once. Let me just flick on that so I can see the draw. Right, so we've got in there 1 to 14 numbers. To move things around the screen, 1 to 14 numbers on the draw. Now we click this button here. Oh, it's fancy, this one, because it does a little circle thing. Are you ready? This is for the gin. And I'll just to show you.
Gin bottles.
4 of them in my possession. I was tempted to try.
So just to recap, Eric, this draw was set to automatically choose a number from 1 onwards.
Correct. This was ones that was systematically just give a number from 1 to 14. Doesn't matter when you purchased it. We've actually moved the numbers around so that we're 1 to 14, and there's 14 people in the draw. So if your number comes out, we'll flick through, we'll find out who number 14 is, and we shall let you know immediately. In fact, there you look here for a second here. There's the numbers of all the people in the draw. So we'll flick to that screen with the winner. Here we go. So 1 to 14 numbers in. Right, are you ready? Chris says hello. So hello, Chris. So let's say hello to Chris. Hello, Chris. Chris is saying hello. There you go.
Well, nice, there's a past winner. Christine.
Tom,
hello, good evening.
Tom Cole, I don't know if we went up on the screen before. Let's put that on. Tom Cole has said used to own the little MG. So there you go. And Sylvia rightly has put on that this is sadly a sad moment because this will be our last prize draw for a little while. Okay, back to the draw. Right, we're going to click the randomizer. bum, 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 for the gin. A number will be picked. And I'm scroll down the page, and the winner is number 11.
Number 11.
Number 11 and number 11. So let's flick to a different screen. And number 11 is Barry Henry. So Barry Henry has won the gin. Well done, Barry. That's some gin on its way to you. Some gin on its way to you. Right, so let's have a look now. We're going to be doing the wine. 20, was it 6 bottles of wine?
6 bottles of assorted wines, which will be duly drop shipped, I think is the correct word, from our supplier directly to your home. Let's hope that if we do that tomorrow, depending on postage, etc., and we've had a bit of a dilemma with those as well as most other things. Possibly midweek, but yes, so 6 bottles of assorted red and white wine. There might even be one of those funky ones that goes cross between two. What are they, pink? I'm not quite sure, but it does say in the listing exactly what's in the collection of 6. So nice little box of 6 wine.
Nice little box of 6 wines, right? So let me just have a flick across to this screen here. We'll flick across here for a moment, and let's find out how many people are in that draw. Lots of flicking on here to do. I can't believe I've got to do all the technical stuff. Now the wine, there was 19 people put in for the wine. So let me just get 1 to 19 and put that in the randomizer. So copy that. Flick to the website. Here we go. So many things you can shake your stick at here going on. Let's close that. So where's me randomizer? Oh, there you go. And let's go back to the screen where people can see. All completely transparent. Here I am. And let's quickly weight that. All done. And then copy in 1 to 19. So these are numbers 1 to 19. 1 to 19. There they are. Some wine. Well, I'll start finish off my coffee. So you've explained about the wine. I'm going to click the randomizer in a moment. All completely here we go. Click the randomizer. Are you ready? Hold on to your hats. Hold on to your hats. Click the randomizer. Bum-pa-da-bum-pa-da-bum-pa-da-bum-pa-da-bum. Scroll down the page and see which number it's picked. I'm scrolling down. We don't know either. Number 13. Number 13. So, number 13 has been picked. And number 13 in this case is...
Christine, is it? Christine Anderson.
Christine Anderson has won some wine. There you go, number 13, Christine Anderson. Well done, Christine Anderson. Okay, so Christine Anderson won the wine, so we'll get on to Christine and make sure she gets that duly to her. Marvellous. Okay. So, I kind of don't want to drag this out any longer, but we've then got the star prize of the little car. Little car. Let me just move across to a different screen while I pull up all the numbers, and we're going to do this completely transparently. So we just flick across here, and we've got these numbers were picked out of the randomizer. So we've actually got. Let me just show you here on the screen what we've got. These are the ticket numbers. So if I flick back to my screen. And the old show and tell. So these are all the ticket numbers that have been sent. So there is some gaps in it because not everybody purchased them. So all the ticket numbers that go right down. So you'll see there is some gaps in there. Right the way down to 936. So I'm going to copy all of these. Copy all the numbers. Oh, it's exciting. Give me woohoo in the comments if you're excited. Copy all of these numbers. Woohoo. Are we excited?
I think there was a total of about 140 odd numbers, Eric, in total, wasn't there? But as you've just duly stated, people, because they picked their own numbers, there were gaps.
Right. Well,
But
I've lost that now. Let me just scroll down.
taking all of these individual numbers.
I think we need a
and then
drum
putting
roll
it
in the
into a
comments as
generator.
well, don't we? A drum roll. Let me just go a bit more down, bit more down, bit more down. Don't make sure they've got every ticket number conceivable. Right, there you go. Every number selected. Copy. And zip across to our randomizer. And completely transparently we'll delete all that. Everything is deleted. We'll paste it in. Let's just check that all there. So again, completely transparently, here we go. So there was ticket number 1. And we'll scroll up. There's all the ticket numbers copied across. There we go. Up. Lots of, not many gaps in the first 100. There's a few gaps in the hundreds. There's lots of gaps in the 200s. There's people chosen 300s. Lots in the 600. Right down to 936. So just to flick back between screens, there's all the ticket numbers copied across. So it's completely random. Oh, Patricia gives us a woohoo. So let's get Patricia's woohoo up. Well done. So we've got a woohoo for Patricia. Woohoo! And we've got something else from Sylvia. I'm not quite sure what that is. Hulu, 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 hulu. Yeah, okay. Are we excited?
So the biggest prize we've had to date.
Oh, no, I'm almost nervous to press the button.
Well, it's become like a little bit of a friend because it's been around us in our little journey with this lucky prize draw. And let's face it, come on, Eric, there's a lot of work gone into this, but we have had a few little hurdles. But everything that we said we would do, we have duly done.
Yep.
And there's a reason for that, of course, because there's a lot of rules and regulations around such an enterprise as this. We'll elaborate on that in a little bit of a second, but an exciting moment for somebody. Because
I think somebody in the comments needs to put in press the button, and then I'll press the button because I'm almost like terrified to press the button. So let's have somebody in the comment tell me, Eric, press the button.
So for a juicy little 1.8 MGF in silver, and it's convertible.
Both except press.
And somebody is going to be winning this car, and you may have only bought one ticket, so that's not a bad little prize for £4.97. Come on, let's be honest.
How many else want to put? I mean, I think we need another press from the audience. Come on. Am I pressing the button or what? Am I pressing the button?
Eric, do we go to a commercial break if you've got anybody in suspense?
Yeah, let's talk about it. You could test drive a Suzuki based on the one on screen. We've got 7 people live now watching this. Oh, right. Am I pressing, people? Am I pressing? Well, I'm going to press.
Let's go for it. Here we go.
Are you ready? Oh. Yes, here we go. It's done. It's done. It's pressed. I'm going to scroll down the page, and whichever number is the winner wins the car. Are you ready? Are you steady? Here we go. That's all the numbers there, look. And the winner is 288. 288 is the winner of the car.
Let's find out.
Let's go through to 288. There is 288. Oh, dun 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 dun. And the winner is Mark.
Mark Peaty.
Mark Peaty. So let me just. So that was pretty exciting. It's a real shame because a few friends were saying, I really want to win this car, and I really want to win this car too, but it's all transparent. There's nothing we can do. So let me now get on the phone and give this guy a ring. Let's give the guy a ring. So I'm going to go, obviously we can't show this part of the proceedings, so we'll see if we can find, unless he's on screen, unless he's actually watching live, what we don't know. Let me just log in to the site. Let's log into the site and get the number. We'll give him a call live on screen. Get the right number ready. Oh, right, okay, so let's have a look. Here we go. I don't think anybody can see this apart from myself and Graham. We'll flick on here, we'll look at the products. Little car. Here we go. Bear with me, folks, bear with me. We're going to get to that point. I've got that much on screen at the minute. And scrolling down, was it 288? Was it 288?
288, yeah.
.288. There we have it. There we have it. There's 288. Let me just get the visual up so I can see his number. So phone number 4288. Let me ring the number. So here we go. I normally read numbers out when I do them. I'll put the glasses on for this. Got glasses on here. And then can we just check that number? Okay, here we go. It's on speakerphone. Typical. Live television.
Oh, bless.
There's no answer.
Hello?
How's that, Mark?
Hiya.
Did you put in a ticket for a little MGF sports car?
I did, yes.
And did you watch the live draw this evening?
I missed it, mate, because I'm trying to fix some decking in the back garden.
So you missed the draw and you're fixing deck in the back garden. Well, you might have to make room in your garage.
Alright.
Because you've just won a little MGF.
Oh, excellent, thank you.
So you can watch the draw live if you've got the website. We're currently still live at the moment, so you can watch the draw live and it'll be up there. And your number was drawn. So well done.
Excellent, just in time for the rain in Glasgow.
Just indeed. So what we'll do is we'll get you. I've got your address here. It's actually what the system at the moment. It's in the garage. Got a couple of bushes done for it gets full MOT with no advisories. So it's got a couple of rear bushes need doing, and then it comes out with a full MOT. So that's going to get done Tuesday. So I'll be in touch to arrange delivery.
No worries, mate. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Cheers. Bye bye.
Thanks, mate.
There you go.
Well, so where are we taking that to then, Eric?
Oh, well, sadly,
Glasgow.
that it might be Glasgow. Maybe a little trip up. Let me just obviously can't show this bit, but let's have a little bit of look behind the back here and users and find out.
He definitely sounded Scottish.
He did, and he said Glasgow, so that would probably suggest we're going to Glasgow with a wee car. They're going to Glasgow with a wee car. So as we've said, folks, sadly this will be the last draw for a while, due to the fact that we haven't got quite as many businesses on board in the period of time that we wanted to. We will be working on that behind the scenes, and that's clearly what we're going to be doing. And then we'll come back with a range of products and services based on local interests and local providers. So in the short term, we'll be still on Facebook, we'll be still on YouTube producing a few videos, but the draws and stuff on the website will sadly not be there for a short period of time. It's been a real blast. Obviously, the winners tonight we'll put up on the website, and we shall be in touch. It's been an absolute blast up until this point. Even got t-shirts. If I look at the point in the right
We
direction.
we weren't in. Well, firstly, we'd like to thank everybody for the support, and as we've
Very
said,
much so.
it's going to be a little bit of a temporary break, shall we say. There were a few other little issues that we worked through and addressed, which we won't enlighten you on tonight, but it was all to do with, well, the higher being an authority. We thought we'd done everything necessary as far as legalities, and we duly did. But we had a little run-in with somebody in authority. That doesn't mean to say that we were doing anything wrong. We were certainly not. Transparency is the name of the game. But without getting too technical and boring you with that tonight, thank you everybody for your support. You will be seeing us soon. We will be back. There's a lot of work gone into this little project, and we're certainly not going to look at it or see the back of it, as it were. We want to do more. We want to do more prizes like we've just drawn, which obviously are more juicy for you, the people that are going to buy tickets. What's the option? A nice little super duper sports car, or a little prize that's worth 40, £50. Well, of course, the bigger the gift, the more interest they get. But unfortunately, it all comes down to finance, amongst other things. So, with that in
Well, I
mind,
mean, if you look at advantage, if any mathematicians out there, if you look at how many tickets were sold for the car, I think it was 100 and odd tickets. In fact, it was 100 tickets or thereabouts.
I think it was about
The car was
140,
near
yeah.
on, almost £1,500. So again, you do the maths. We've got to the point where we need really kind of more people on the site and interest on the site to keep it fluctuating, so we can keep supplying bigger and better products. It will happen. It will. I'm sure. The fact that we've got the T-shirt and we still want to wear it, and we will certainly be involved in more businesses. So if in the short term, in fact, Mark is online now. Look, there he looks. There he is. There he is. This is the guy who's just won the car. Welcome, Mark. Welcome. We'll be sorting that car out for you, and it will be delivered up to wherever it is. I'm assuming, I've not looked at it yet, but I would suggest you're in Glasgow. Are you up in Glasgow, Mark? You're going to make a comment on the screen if you're up in Glasgow. That would be quite entertaining. Little trip up to Glasgow with the roof down. Well done, Mark. Says Andy. He's a good egg, Mark, isn't he? Yes, he's in Glasgow. So there you go. Just to show the fact I've never met this bloke before. We've never met this before. We've never met this bloke. So it looks like me and Graham are going to have a trip to Glasgow at some point to go and meet Mark. And we'll maybe want a little video, Mark, of you accepting the car. And we'll do a little bit of spiel and we'll put you on the website as one of our lucky winners. But like I say, for the short term, we'll be going offline. He just wants his attention, Andy Borthwick, doesn't he? He just wants attention all the time, doesn't he? Can we all say happy birthday to Andy Borthwick? Just tell him
happy birthday, Andrew.
Happy birthday. But it's nice the fact that you've got a. Well, you see, Mark, Andy wanted to win it, but you've But there you go. It's all the fact that we're here, we're going to Glasgow, and it's Andy's birthday. So happy birthday, Mr. Borthwick. I'm sure he didn't win the car. So that's as they say in Scotland, that's us. Done.
So hopefully we'll get
happy birthday to
Andy next week, and we'll do a super little video with them, and we'll obviously post that on the website for you all to see. And we will see you all again, well, very soon, we hope. Well,
indeed. A bit of a cut. Congratulations. And even more happy birthday. I've got to pull happy birthdays up now. We've got to put all happy birthdays up. I think he just wants attention, Andy. There you go. And there's even Mark, who's in his happiness and win, is saying, thanks to everyone and happy birthday, Andy. So everybody's getting a mention. So in the short term, as we'll be going off the live draws. But if there's any businesses that you think that we should get a request for us to sing, it's not just me. I'm not singing happy birthday. So let's do let's do it together, Graham. On a count of three. Ready? Happy
Here we go.
birthday
Happy
to
birthday to
you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to you.
to you. Happy
was me
birthday, dear Andrew.
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you. Hey, that's a round of applause. The other ones never get old. So if you know any businesses that you think, you know what, I really like their products, I really like the local business, I'd like to see them on Lucky Prize Draw, then send them on number and we'll have a conversation. So thank you very much. And we shall say toodly pip for now.
And who only knows where we'll be coming from next time? Not the lakeside. Who knows?
Well, not the lakeside, but Andy Borthwick kindly says, "Don't give up your day job." We just have for a short time. So we'll be moving into other businesses for the moment, but we just have. But yes, it's been a real pleasure, and thank you. Can I reiterate what Graham said? Thank you very, very much for all our friends and all the support we've had. It's been an absolute. And Mark says his missus is Our the Moon. That's a classic little quote. Mark, your missus is going to love it. And thank you very much. Very much. So I think it's, as I say, we're head off for now. Keep an eye on this on Facebook. Keep an eye on this for stuff we're doing on YouTube. And we'll be sending out emails to all the users of the site to keep you updated when things go back live again. But just to reiterate, thank you very much for all the support from family and friends and those out there that have been sharing our material. We really, really, really appreciate it.
We really do. We really do.
So it's just a time for me to say thank you to Mr. Davison. We're looking right in the right direction. Thank you, Mr. Davison.
I'll get it right. You're over there.
No.
You're over there.
No.
We normally do it that way down at your place, so we're kind of cross-referencing.
Yeah, but you've got to face that way to look at you and say, "What would you, Mr. Davison?" So you've got to face the other way. We can't even shake hands, we're not in the same place. Okay, so it's ciao, people. Have a good one. Take care, and we'll catch you.
Have a lovely evening, folks.
The next show.
And we'll see you soon.
End the show. Back to live. And
we'll see Mark next week sometime, hopefully.
Indeed we will. And we're out. Bye-bye.